Hi, welcome. I can't believe we're doing this again. Here we are. It seems that we're gonna keep talking about this situation until until something comes out of it. But it's important, right? I think it's important. Probably we could do some live music if you guys are into that, and then some gaming. But in the meantime, let's talk about Stop Killing Games. So the initiative is going. We are in, like I said last time, we are in overdrive. We just passed the 1.2 million mark. We're on the way. If we get apparently there's been reports in the past of initiatives that got like 250,000 signatures invalidated. I still think that if we get 1.4 million or more, because we still have a month to go. Remember, this is until July 31. I still think that this is a conservative estimate and that it's gonna be okay. We're gonna have enough signatures for this, right? There's been new updates apparently, and I saw the news over the weekend, and I was going to make a video, but come on, it's the weekend, leave me alone. So, but here we are. It's Monday. Let's talk about it again. Ross also made a video talking about it. Ross being the person behind the Stop Killing Games initiative, the one that started all of this, also made a video. So we're gonna be taking a peek at small parts of it. But the thing I saw over the weekend was that a lobby group made a statement. A lobby group called Video Games Europe made a statement. Anyway, take a look at this though. Take a look at this. If we go and see the board, so the chair is from Warner Brothers Games. We have people from Roblox, Epic Games, Electronic Arts, Activision, Microsoft, Nintendo, Europe, Sony, Ubisoft, oh my god, Bandai Namco, the biggest responsible players in the industry for the reason why we're trying to do this initiative are in the board of this lobby group. I suppose they're in Brussels or something, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, right. In any case, first they released this thing. We appreciate the passion of our community. Our community? You're not trying to say that you're speaking for gamers, are you? However, the decision to discontinue online services is multifaceted, never taken lightly, and must be an option for companies when an online experience is no longer commercially viable. Agreed. No one said that it shouldn't. What we said is that you need to keep the games playable, in playable state. We understand that it can be disappointing for players, but when it does happen, the industry ensures that players are given fair notice of prospective changes in compliance with local consumer protection laws. Except that what we're trying to do is to add to those consumer laws, so that you can keep giving players fair notice in the new and improved consumer protection laws. Private servers are not always viable alternative option for players, as the protections we put in place to secure players' data, remove illegal content, and combat unsafe community content. Oh my god, they're protecting us? The same companies that... Didn't Sony get hacked not that long ago? The companies that keep getting hacked over and over again, and we keep getting our data leaked by the same companies, are trying to make the cybersecurity argument? So they say that private servers are not always viable because they try to secure our data and remove illegal content. But listen, if you give the players the capacity to host their own private servers, that is no longer of your responsibility, as long as they don't infringe on your IP and don't sell the service of the said private servers with your IP, right, to other people. So they say private servers are not always viable alternative option for players, as the protections we put in place to secure players' data, remove illegal content, and combat unsafe community content would not exist, and would leave rights holders liable. No, we would not. That's why we want to create like a fair set of policies and consumer protection laws that don't leave you liable for something that people are doing on their own, on the privacy of their own, you know, game playing. If it doesn't matter. In addition, many titles are designed from the ground up to be online only. In effect, these proposals would curtail development choice by making these video games prohibitively, Jesus fucking Christ, prohibitively expensive to create. Bullshit. What we're saying is that if you can't sunset a game that was designed from the ground up to be online only, then we don't want those games to exist. Boo fucking who? Consumers' rights trump companies' rights. I don't know, it's more than 1 million people versus a bunch of board members from AAA. Okay, this is not a problem for indie game developers or even AA game developers, most of them. This is a problem for big AAA companies. And they don't like it. They are big afraid. They are big, you know, they can feel, they can smell it. They can smell the big hammer, you know, they can smell it coming. They did release a bigger statement. Why providing continuous support do not work for all games? You knobheads, no one is asking for continued support. It's almost like pirate software all over again. Let's see what they say though. Hi guys, Dave here. I hope you enjoyed the video. We did go into details about the whole response, but I thought it would be a bit too much to put into one video. So if you are interested in my analysis, let's call it that, if you are interested in my reaction to the response, you can watch the whole thing here. I'm gonna put it right here. Otherwise, that's it. Also, if you do enjoy this sort of thing, I do live stream every weekday, 5 PM, London time, on Twitch. Sometimes on YouTube, not always. But stop by davexmachina TV on Twitch and say hi. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. But bye. Love your face. See you there.